Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So you probably heard this saying, work smarter, not harder. Or you've probably heard the other saying is, you got to work really hard to get what you want. And typically, whenever people talk about these two phrases, it's normally separated, meaning that you focus only on working smarter or you focus only on working harder. And I really think just working smarter by itself is stupid, and just working harder is not enough. So I've actually done both, so let me explain what I mean by that. A lot of times when people talk about just working smarter, not harder, they usually mean that they don't want to work that hard. They want to take shortcuts. They don't want to actually put in the hard work that it takes to learn what needs to be done. And that's a stupid approach. And the reason I say that is a lot of times when people just focus on this method, since they didn't learn the skills and gain the experience to actually do this work, things are usually going to go wrong. They will get somebody or get programs or systems to do all the hard work, and then when things go wrong, they don't know how to deal with it because they didn't learn it. And so by doing that, you actually spend more time fixing all these errors, and eventually you're going to have to learn it anyway. So that's why I really feel that that's the stupid approach. And then on the other end, if it's just work harder, just work a lot, and then you're going to get the success that you want, well, I don't think that's a good approach as well. So let me give you two examples. Say, for example, you are a janitor, and then say, for example, there is a doctor. We each have the same amount of time. So the janitor, for the same amount of time, they're constantly working harder, putting in more hours. But if the doctor did the same thing in the same amount of time, they're going to make more money. That's in general. So just working harder is not enough, because you need skills and experience to go along with that to actually give more value for the same amount of time. And so what approach do I think works best for the majority of people? Well, just looking at a lot of successful people and in my own personal experience, I really feel you have to work hard and you have to work smart. So this is my own experience, how it's worked. Normally at the beginning, you're going to have to work really hard because of the simple fact that you don't know how things work. You are in the early beginning stages. And as you work harder, you actually become smarter, because since you already have the experience, you're gaining the skills, you know what works, and most importantly, you know what doesn't work. And then over time, the smarter part actually gets higher, meaning that you understand the best ways to do things, so you build better processes and better systems. And so now you don't have to work as hard. That's where you're working smarter at this point, because you have systems in place and you understand what to do when things go wrong. And you are still working hard, but you don't have to work as hard. So that's typically what I'm seeing. You have to work hard and you have to work smart, but over time, you typically work smarter and not as hard. And so if you had any thoughts on this, whether you feel like my comments are probably not right, or maybe you have similar experiences yourself, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Gold Content Creators Group, where you'll get access to 30 videos plus additional content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators Group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to GeekOutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.